Hey guys, this is Mr. IRL, and today we're going to go do a how-to video on installing the LiveU stats bot. Now, before I get into it, I really wanted to explain what it is, and it basically helps you reduce the time to troubleshoot your connectivity issues and your modem issues for the LiveU setup. To me, it is very, very important to do this, only because it reduces the time, and time is a big deal on keeping and maintaining the viewer's attention span. Alright, so we're going to start off with the instructional guide that I made. You can follow along as well, and here it is. Step 1. Go to this URL, which I'll put in the link in the description below. And once you're on there, we go to step 2. Just ignore the top part and just go straight into the readme.md section, and you'll see in big bold words and letters, LiveU StatsBot. And then scroll down a little bit more, and step 3 will be clicking on releases. And most users, once you're on this page and you click on releases, you'll see where it says LiveU _stats _bot -x86 _64 PC Windows MSVC.zip. That's the one you need for most people. That's people who needs it on Windows 64-bit machine, which is most people anyways. So on step 4, after you downloaded it, just make sure you right-click the file and extract to the name of the file, basically. Unless you already have made a folder for it. Like I did, I already made a folder, so I extracted here instead. But you can extract to the folder and it will create a new folder for it. And just drag and drop anywhere you like, really. It doesn't really matter. And I put it in my no obs folder, the first level, like so. And then once you extracted the file that's in there, which is a LiveU _stats _.exe file, that's the one you want. So you double click that file, and a command prompt window will pop up. And then we will go on to step 6, and you'll see the basic information is going to ask you how to log into your LiveU dashboard. This is your email address and your password. This is completely safe, by the way. Everyone who is very knowledgeable in the tech side of IRL uses this. And I've used this myself. It's completely safe. And on step 7, just enter the bot username. I've on my testing purposes, I've used the same username of the channel itself, and you can do that as well if you like. For me, it doesn't really matter. And obviously for testing purposes, I'm not gonna make a whole new username for this. And get the ORF or OAuth information as you go to that website here, which is the twitchapps.com/TMI. That will give you the ORF information, and then enter that ORF information for the bot. Now in step 8, go to the next part, which will ask you about if you're on Nginx or if you're not. I put yes for mine, but you can put no if you wanted to. If you don't have Nginx, or if you don't have like a local-based server, which is possible to still run this. So keep in mind. So like people who have cloud servers, you don't need to run it on a cloud server. You can run it on any machine really, or any PC Windows machine. So it should be fine without the actual server. It'll be better if you had it with the server, but that's up to the cloud server owner that you're working with. And just follow the information that's mentioned on the screenshot here. Enter the stats page URL, then the application name and stream key. I just use the standard default information for this test. On step 9, it's going to ask you would you like to have a custom name for each port. Now at first you're not going to know which is which, but I took a photograph of my LiveU and I labeled each USB number. It'll help you which one to decide on which one you're going to connect. So if you already know you have an AT&T line and you're going to connect it into the USB 1, which is on the right side, that looks like on the screenshot or the photograph I have here, just make sure it's on that right side. That will be USB 1. You can just adjust it here before you set it up, or you can do it afterwards. I do go over on the guide itself on how to do it afterwards. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's doable for some people who knows tech. I use Notepad++, but you can do this on a regular Notepad program within Windows. If you don't have Notepad++, it's no big deal. You can download it. I put a link here in the description below as well, or in the guide. You'll see in the guide as well. Now, if you're going to edit this yourself after you set it up with like the default information for your custom ports, you can just right-click the file, which is the config.json file. Right-click that and edit within Notepad or Notepad++. And then you just make sure you edit the information that's in red text, which is a Wi-Fi, USB 1, USB 2, and Ethernet. I edited mine, as you can see the screenshot here. Ethernet is just E, which just makes it simpler and cleaner for me. And Wi-Fi just left it as is. And I put visible for my USB 1 and USB 2 put my AT&T, which is accurate. I did test this. I did test this, so it is accurate. Now, once it's all set and ready to go with all the information, just double-click LiveU_stats_bot.exe, and it will just run the bot, basically. And you can keep it up running forever if you like. It's totally up to you. Or you can just relaunch it every time before you go live. Just remember to actually run it. It doesn't really take much resources from the computers as well, so like it's just better to leave it up. Just don't forget, if you run the bot again, it's gonna have 2 bots in chat. Just keep that in mind. Just make sure you don't have multiple bots of this. You can run multiples, which is, I guess it's just a glitch, but it lets you do multiples. And it will look like this if it's running properly. It will say it's connected to Twitch and authenticated with LiveU. And basically run the command, which is !LUS. Caps or lowercase doesn't really matter. And you'll see the results as like mine in this screenshot right here. Visible with its own bitrate and AT&T's own bitrate, and combination of the LRT and RTMP bitrate, which is very, very useful, especially if you're out and about and you're having some issues and you might need to focus on that issue and troubleshooting out in the field. You don't need to like reset every modem if you don't have to. And that's pretty much it. If you have any issues, just let me know. I am not the designer or the tech guy behind this. I'm just making a video for this kind of technology that's very helpful in my opinion. I know Beck, that's B3CK, he tested us out and he gave a lot of feedback towards it. And Cinnabarcorp, which is Travelwithgus now, and Tech Tours. And the designer is now 715209. That's the designer of this. Highly recommend checking out his social media and github.com website for more of the other coding software. It's very helpful into the IRL technology. Alright, I'll see you guys around. I'll have some more down the line from 715209 for sure. See ya.
If you're interested in looking to getting whitelisted, please look below in the video description for links. You can also contact me direct message on Discord, email outdoorIRL@gmail.com, or DM me on Twitter @OutdoorIRL. Thanks for watching. Please, if you found any value in this video, hit the like and subscribe. If you love outdoor IRL content, hit the bell to get notified on other videos. See you next time, guys.